What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Friday's edition of PLO 4 and PLO 5. They play a various stakes today: 100, 200, 200, 400, 300, 600, 500, 1k, and 1k, 2k. You've got Gucci Nike, you've got Giselle. We don't have the Blez today. I don't know where he is. He must be taking a vacation somewhere. But you have got Spaceman, you have got Lukaku, and Allin You Win, who is a new character that we saw recently, who has emerged that they are a Stars 10, 20 reg or something. But obviously they're playing way higher here. So welcome to the site, whoever they are. And guys, if you aren't subscribed, please do subscribe. It really helps me out a lot, and I really want to build the channel. I'm going to start doing more giveaways and stuff like that. There's going to be more good stuff coming. Obviously, at 5k subscribers, we have a big giveaway coming. There'll be more information about that in the next video. And yeah, drop us a message, drop us a comment. I'm happy to reply. And if you like the video, hit the thumbs up. Let's just get on with it. Let's get things started here. We have Gucci Nike against Giselle. Open from Giselle. Gucci Nike with the King Jack 954 can free bet, but I think this hand plays better as a flat. 10-8-3, very good flop here for Gucci Nike. Facing the 2/3 from Giselle, I would just call here with this hand. We get to make better flushes against lower flushes. We can turn the nuts, and all sorts of good things can happen on these turn cards. We don't need to put more money here and then run it against like a set or something. Call from Gucci. That is a Gucci turn card if I've ever seen one. Giselle goes for full pot. At this point with the nuts, I feel like you want to get the money in here. Just full pot to like 60k. Main reasons are, if Giselle has Jack 9, you're just going to run it against them, right? You're going to have a complete free roll. They can also have like Jack 9 with Queen Jack or whatever, so they can still have some outs, you know, to win outright. But we have a flush draw to go with us. So I would just raise here. Does full pot. Looks good. Okay, I guess Giselle's just got Jack 9. Maybe having flush draw as well, but maybe not. And Giselle does have Jack 9, but has the Jack 9 7 Queen. Okay, so any Jack or any 9 would make the nuts for Giselle. 225k pot, 6 on the river. They will chop the first one for sure. And Jack on the river on the second one. That means Giselle will win this pot, this part of the pot anyway. Yeah, winning 3/4. Lovely, lovely job. All right, back with Gucci and Giselle. Giselle very short stacked here, only playing less than 50 big blinds. Open from Gucci with the Ace Queen Jack 10. Looks pretty nice on that flop. Flops the full wrap. Gucci bets. Giselle calls. 8 on the turn. Brings a nut flush draw for Gucci. I guess we just want to go like 3/4 here. Or full pot. Either's fine. We're going to put the money in when Giselle's only got 40k. So yeah, 9.5, 9.6 all in. Cool. Guess Giselle's probably just got like a set or something. Maybe a set with a flush draw. And Giselle does have a set of 7s with 7-4 clubs. Club's not looking too good. Gucci has a lot of outs here though. I would say Gucci is pretty close to being 50-50 here. Ace on the river. That is Gucci Nike's board.
Whoa, you got there!
Oh, and they've gone once. Maybe they've changed it up where they're going to start going once today. I think Giselle was getting a bit pissed off. They were just like winning one board or just getting smashed on both. So maybe they just prefer to get smashed on one board. Gucci Nike scoops that pot and we're off to the next one. Gucci against Giselle. Giselle even shorter stack now, 40 big blinds. Open from Gucci. Free bet from the Jack 10-8 from Giselle. That's a pretty good flop when you've got Jack 10-8. It comes 9-7-4. Full pot from Giselle, all in from Gucci. I guess Gucci has just got a set, or might just have like 2 pair and just run it here against Giselle. And Gucci has top set, but nothing else. 8 on the turn. They do turn a gut shot. Giselle does turn the nuts. Oh my goodness me. It is not ending for Giselle. Absolutely wrecked on the river. I don't know why Giselle's playing this short stack strategy. Maybe a new thing. Open from Giselle. Definitely free betting here is Gucci. Call from Giselle. I mean, Gucci Nike has a full wrap. We are not folding here. All the money. All the money. Let's go. All you can eat. And they might run it once again. What is this bag of shit? 86433 with one suit. I mean, against King, King, Queen, Jack, 9 double, it might be one of the better hands to have as it's all the small, low cards. But how have you flopped a straight here, Giselle? Can you hold is the question. We shall find out. It's not a good turn card for Giselle. It's not a good river card either. I mean, honestly, I think that hand is atrocious. Like, it's such an ugly hand. And Gucci Nike's hand is just like, you know, Cleopatra. It's just this thing of beauty. And then Giselle's hand's like Old Kent Road. You know what I mean? Or like Noddy Holder. Open from Gucci. Flat from Giselle. Queen, Queen, 5-4. Probably just check back this board. We have the Queen High flush draw. We have 2 4s, so if the turn is a low card that connects to the board, we can start using them as blockers. If it's a high card, we can start using it as blockers as well. Ace on the turn. Oh my god, it's the high and the low card. Gucci has all of the good blockers here. Queens and 4s, doing pretty well. Bet from Giselle. I wouldn't be surprised to see Gucci raise here and just pot river. Gucci does raise. Giselle calls. Oh, no. Oh, Giselle checks. No. I mean, it doesn't matter if Gucci bets like 3/4, 2/3, or pot. If Giselle has 3-4, which is obviously tough for them to have because there are 2 4s in the hand of Gucci Nike, then they're not going to fold. They might not even fold 2 pair. Gucci's going for it. That's 35k. Call from Giselle. And Giselle does have 3-4, but also had Jack Deuce for 2 pair that they might have just called with anyway. Giselle wins. Giselle against Gucci, 200, 400 now. Ace, ace, 8, 7, 5. Not the most sexual looking aces in the world, but aces nonetheless. Does come 10-7 deuce with 2 clubs. Gucci bets. Giselle's put it in. I mean, this just feels like a set straight away for me. Or Giselle can have a hand like 10-7, 8-9, something like that. Gucci obviously has no choice but to put the money in here. Giselle's too short. Like, we have nut flush draw and a 7. We're never ever folding. Giselle has 10-9, 7, 4 deuce, so they have 3 pairs. 3 on the turn does give a gut shot to Gucci Nike. And a queen on the river is no good. And this absolute bag of spanners from Giselle does win the pot. 1k, 2k, stepping up the action here. Limp from Giselle, but Giselle was pretty short stacked. 25 bigs, it kind of makes sense. Gucci happy to check back with the ace 9, 7, 3 deuce and to flop a boat. Pretty nice stuff. Approaching this turn card, checks from Gucci probably, Giselle betting, and Gucci probably just calling with this hand. I don't think you ever want to raise. If your opponent has a hand like 5 deuce, you're going to get paid anyway on the river likely. And they can also just have random deuce X, like king deuce, queen deuce, whatever. So I think we just always call. And we do call. Pot's like 21k, SPR's 2, 10 on the river. So, like, of all river cards, like a 10, a jack, or a queen could be quite bad because Giselle could just have, like, ace, queen, queen, 4, or, like, deuce, 5, 10, 10, king. Like, it's Giselle. They can have anything. Giselle goes full pot on the river, and I think as Gucci, you should probably just call. I'm not sure about this. Like, Giselle can still have 5s. We don't unblock 5s. 10s, we definitely don't unblock. And once Giselle's shown aggression through the whole hand, yes, they can have ace deuce themselves and we're chopping. But I don't know if there's any merit in jamming river. Gucci decides, fuck you, Bob, and jams the river. Giselle calls. I guess they're just chopping, right? 113k pot. Oh my god. Giselle has pocket tens. Jack 10, 10, 5 deuce. Flop trips, turn boat, river fucking universe. And that is disgusting for Gucci Nike, who gets absolutely fisted on the river. Oh, be wincing after that one. That's where you start walking down the street sideways after it. 501k, open from Giselle, free bet from Gucci with a King Jack 998 double. Flops a straight flush draw with a wrap. Honestly, this hand can... I just... Whatever Giselle's got, I feel like Gucci just wins. I mean, Giselle's got nut flush draw. 7 on the turn, even more outs. Oh my god, 9 on the river. The backdoor floosh for Giselle comes right in. Oh, and I forgot they're going once. Just 80k pot. Small pot. We'll just go once. Open from Giselle with the ropey looking King Jack 8-7. My god, gonna call the free bet here. 8-5-3. Giselle might just run it. Oh god. I mean, Gucci's likely to have an overpair. I feel like Gucci could just have like bare aces or something, or like more aces than kings, because obviously Giselle has a king. But like this could just be like raw aces though, and I feel like Giselle's got a ton of equity with their clean pair ups. Ace, ace, jack 6, the ugliest looking aces I think I've ever seen. King on the turn. That is 2 pair for Giselle, looking in good shape here. Absolutely pummeled on the river with the board pair. Gucci gonna scoop this one. They're probably going once as well. I mean, yeah. What can you do? You got an 8, Giselle. You got to put the money in. All right, bit deeper here. 200 big blinds for the first time today. Open from Giselle. Call from Gucci with the King 10 9-9 deuce. Bets flop. Probably just call. 7 on the turn. They do turn an open ender now as well. Goes check, check. Maybe Gucci had devious intentions of check, raise, and turn. 4 on the river is a brick. Check from Gucci. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Giselle can have 5-6, but they probably just have an 8. Giselle probably just has an 8. 8-7, 8-4. Could even have King 8. Bets 8k on the river. Are they indicating that they have an 8? I mean, as Gucci, I think you prefer to have, like, Ace King to call here. Beating some King 7s and stuff, but I don't think you want to call King 10. I think that would be too wide. This is brave. I find it very difficult to find what we're representing here. Like, maybe we had the intentions of check, raise, and turn to make out that we have kings, but at the end of the day, we got to this river and we just check river again. So I mean, we can have kings. I guess this is what Gucci's trying to rep. But Giselle can just have anything. Giselle does call. And Giselle has Jack 10, 8-7 deuce. Does have a boat. Gucci, eliminated. Open from Gucci with the very ropey looking King Queen 8-7-5 double. Pretty decent flop for it. Does check back with the Queen High flush draw. Does turn a wrap. Giselle bets. This is kind of tricky. I think if Giselle was a bit deeper, you could probably flat. But you might want to raise here as Gucci. Just run your equity with the flush draw and the wrap. Gucci agrees. I've got something right today. I mean, well, Giselle's all in, so this is likely to be 3-5 more than anything. He does have 3-5 with 2 5s and has a 9 high flush draw, which is no good. 9 on the river. 3-5 still good. The nuts for Giselle. And they're going once. Giselle against Spaceman just decided to play a new opponent because Gucci was running all over them like a tank. And they've been greeted by Spaceman, who has ace, ace, king, deuce, single suited. 3-bet, incoming, pill. 9-7-4, nut flush draw here for Spaceman. A bet and a call. Deuce on the turn. Nut flush blocker with the ace of diamonds. I mean, this is never really good news as Spaceman, to be honest. I think when someone puts you in on the turn, and you have the ace of diamonds, this is more likely to be a set than anything, or they could just have like 2 pair and a flush draw. Ace, king, 9, 7. Okay, just a bare 2 pair for Giselle. I mean, Spaceman has a lot of outs. Board pair is good for them. Deuce is good for them. Spade is good for them. No 9, no 7. Well, Giselle decided, fuck your outs, and just drills a boat on the river. Are they going twice or are they going once? Giselle's in a once mood. One time. Okay, back to Spaceman and Giselle. Spaceman did just get obliterated in that last hand into space. 3-bet pot, and we see Jack 10 deuce, and Spaceman having deuce deuce 10 king. It's very hard for his hand to improve here. 10s can be bad, like, you know, Giselle can have Jack 10. Giselle could just have Jacks anyway. I'm not so sure about a raise here. I feel like there's so many bad turn cards that shift the equity. And when you do get a brick turn card, like a 6 or a 4 or a 3, then you can start putting more money in on the turn. This hand just seems like a bit of a punt with deuces. Giselle calls. 8 on the turn does bring the flush draw for Spaceman. And I mean, if he raises flop, he's putting it in here, right? But Giselle can just have a straight. Giselle can just have a bigger set. Not in love with this one. Oh my goodness me. If you're Giselle and you're like, I'm going to need a king or an 8, and it's like 8 of spades on the turn, you turn the nut flush draw and you have the nuts. We just need to avoid a board pair.
Now all you got to do is fade the river.
And that is avoiding the board pair. Giselle makes the nuts and scoops this massive pot. By the way, just got a call from Giselle. They've got a petition to get their cat back. If you like the video, there's more chance that they'll get their cat back. And if you subscribe, they might buy 2 cats. 3-bet from Giselle here with the cat money. Ace, ace, king, queen. Not the worst flop in the world. We do have the gut shot. So if Spaceman bets, we can just run it here. We only have 50k. Quite happy to get it in against either, like, you know, Jack 9x, some Queen 10x. We do have a gut shot, and we have the overpair to the board. When Spaceman puts it in, though, we do not like it. This feels like a set of 9s, set of 6s. Could even be a set of Jacks. It is a set of 6s, but it's ropey. He's got a Jack in his hand as well. 7 of spades on the turn. Giselle does turn the nut flush draw. Spaceman turns a straight draw. Someone is going to win this pot. And it's a 10 on the river. And it's Giselle. Giselle wins this pot. 116,000. Are they going twice? Are they? Fuck. They're not going twice. They're going once. Lukaku against Allin You Win. Lukaku 3-bets. Allin You Win calls. This hand looks pretty horrid. Queen Jack 8, 6, 4. 1 suit, 3 clubs. If you want to pick a hand to open, probably not this one. 9, 7 deuce just has an open ender. Calling the bet from Lukaku. That's a pretty fucking decent turn card. They do pick the middle pin 10 to give them the nuts and give them a draw to a king being the nuts. Full pot from Allin You Win. Lukaku says, I don't believe you. Allin You Win says, I have the nuts. Lukaku says, I have the nuts too, but I have 3 pairs. So I can hit a boat. Go for it. Oh my god. Disgusting. Lukaku pings the 9 like it's absolutely nothing. They're going twice though. Are you joking? Too many 10s, too many 10s. I'll never do that again. Ace, ace, 6, 6 from Giselle. Opens here, 3-bet from Spaceman. 4-bet incoming. Here it is. Spaceman calls. Ace, ace, 6, 6. Giselle actually has a pretty decent flop. Jack 6, 3 does flop middle set. Probably just full pot here. Put the money in against Spaceman. Let him run it with a flush draw. He's going to have all sorts of shit here. Could just have like kings with a flush draw, queens with a flush draw. Has king 8, 7, 4. I don't think we want to see that hand as Giselle. We definitely don't want to see that turn card. And we definitely don't want to see that river card. Spaceman making the flush. And Giselle, literally, the run it twice button had it removed from the software. Either they put a post-it note on their screen hiding the run it twice button, or just smashed the software to pieces, and now it doesn't work. Lukaku against Allin You Win. 200, 400. Pretty nice looking hand here for Lukaku with the ace, king, queen, 9, 8. You can 4-bet this one, but I think you can also call. Allin You Win's quite shallow. I'm in between. If I had less diamonds, I'd be happy. Lukaku don't care. He says I have ace, king, queen, 9, 8. I'm sticking the 4-bet in. Ace, king, 7 flop. Pretty decent looking flop there for Lukaku. Does just go full pot. Hammers it in the eye of Allin You Win. I mean, Allin You Win can definitely have sets here. Definitely doesn't have aces, but can have kings and can have 7s. We do have a king, so we are blocking that. But they do have kings. King, king, queen, jack, 3. Bit ropey looking, but you know what? We take it. 7 on the turn. And Lukaku's going to need an ace or else he's wamboozled. That is not an ace. It is a 3 of hearts. And king's 4 is going to win this one for all of you can win. Well, they're going to win the first half anyway. 5 on the turn. 5 on the river. Double boat. Allin You Win. Double boat from against Lukaku. 3-bet incoming here. 200, 400. Oh, sorry. 100, 200. Oh, man. That got spicy quick. 10.8, full pot. Allin You Win is in. Man, he's got such a horrible name to say. Ace, king, 10, 6, 9. Pretty good flop for that hand. Pretty good turn card for that hand. And we have the nut flush draw. Lukaku does turn a bowl 2 pair. There are chances for a boat. There are no more chances for a boat. Allin You Win has a flush. That's another heart on the turn. How many hearts are in this deck? One more, apparently. Allin You Win makes nut nut. Nut nut, baby. And guys, results for the day coming up right now. The biggest winner of the day was Gucci Nike, who won $216,000. The biggest loser of the day, for maybe the 5th time in the last 6 videos, is Giselle 54, who lost $317,285. Spaceman did manage a win of $84,000, but Lukaku did not manage a win at all. He lost around $140,000, and Allin You Win lost $170,000. So pretty big numbers there for this kind of game. Yeah, pretty insane stuff as always. No Blez today though. It just feels a bit different without Blez. Blez, if you're watching this, which I really hope you are, please come back. We need you, man. We need you. I know you've been playing. I'm going to make sure I get some more of your hands, and we'll have a Blez Fest on Monday. How about that? Guys, if you like the video, please drop a like, and please hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot, and I really appreciate it. Have an awesome weekend. I'm going to be streaming on Sunday. The CSOP is still running. I don't have a lot of time to play it because, you know, I have a child and stuff, and it's pretty hard work, family, etc. You know, work, whatever. But I will be streaming on Sunday. Please check in if you can. I'm going to give away a hoodie, which is one thing I'm going to give away. I'm going to give away about 4 or 5 caps, and then I'm going to give away some tickets for the CSOP. And I might even give away a CSOP main ticket. We will see. Anyway, guys, have a great weekend. Catch you soon. BJP out.